Heyo, what is up everyone? My name is Strike and I do Star Wars. Welcome to a bit of a deep dive into one of my latest custom builds, which is what you're seeing right here, the AT-ST. So I've been getting some requests on talking about this beast a bit more closely, just kind of showing off what mechanics I used, what building techniques and everything, and just kind of go just slightly a bit more into detail. I'm still not going to show like complete step-by-step how to build this thing. That's like, I'm just not willing to take this thing apart that much, but I will go into detail about the joints and like how I put the steps together. So yeah, I'm definitely going to show this off, and yeah, let's just jump right into it. First thing we're going to cover are the legs. So as I showed off in the original video, so the balance is like very balanced out. So like without the head, it's literally starting to fall because the head is so forward heavy, but the legs are slightly backwards heavy, so that's why it's like very nicely balanced perfectly. But yeah, without the head, it just falls over like this. So let's talk about what I did so I could accomplish this angled look for the legs, which is like the iconic sort of chicken walker pose. So what I used were these joints. So I used these ball joints and two of them on one another. So that way I had this range of motion, but because it's two, it's like stable enough that it's not like wobbling around in all sorts of directions. It's limited to only moving at an angle. So it's not moving in any other direction, it's only moving at that angle. So that's how I managed to do this, and you can see like sort of the layering that I did here. It really doesn't matter too much what you put inside of those layers. Like you can see those, that's kind of where you should end up. Here are just some details and stuff. You can see where the head is attached. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much straightforward. I mean, to the leg itself, here you can see some of the parts that were used. So pretty much it was always these parts, and you can see this whole part of the leg is just two of those pieces combined and then just stabilized with some longer 1 by I don't even know, 6, 7. So yeah, that's how this part of the leg is holding together. Alright, so we talked about the leg. Let's just briefly go into detail about the head. So the head, also fairly simple, not too much to it. You can just very simply detach the plates that are on the outside. Again, the base of this is the kids AT-ST, so it's really made to look like more than it originally was. So you can already see here's the original sort of mold slash piece of the kids AT-ST. And as you can see, once you take all of this stuff off, this is all that remains. Looks a bit sad, not gonna lie, if you see it like that. So you could technically put someone inside there if you wanted to. Yeah, the AT-ST is more built for display, so you can't actually open the hatch and stuff. So yeah, that's that. But yeah, I mean, you can see pretty much all I did was really just decking out the paneling on the outside and making that look nice. I can show off maybe one of the panels more closely. So this is kind of the shape that I went with, and I think it actually worked quite well. So it was pretty much just going on there, and then you have this nice sort of angle, which also kind of covers the turret, which kind of gives it the look of like that it's actually still sort of inside the walker, which would be true for the original. And I think that mainly sells the look too. And then the rest is just, you know, putting the rest of the armor plating stuff where it belongs. Come on. And yeah, I mean, very simple, and it really doesn't matter too much how you build it, as long as you kind of have this sort of structure here, and I mean what you use for like the details and the paneling really doesn't matter. So yeah, I hope this helped. Kind of a shorter video, but I hope it was still enjoyable, fun, and I hope I answered all of your questions that you had about the ATSC. And yeah, let me know what you want to see in the future. I'll definitely be making more custom videos, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.